My screen.
Yeah.
So this was the course content. So I usually normally take for SAP QM trainings.
Hmm.
Okay. So I've been giving training almost for 10 years.
Hmm.
So I mean I have totally 20 years of experience in SAP. Okay.
Okay.
So so this is a course content. I think conceptually it is easy for you to understand because as you're
Yeah.
working in quality industries, maybe SAP oriented of the screens and some kind of transaction codes.
Yeah.
Some things will be different for you, and remaining
Yes.
like conceptual wise, it is almost a very small module and it's very easy module. Okay, it's not that much
Yeah.
complex. But nowadays, like mostly in each and every process industries and retail industries also, the
Hmm.
QM has a very key role actually.
Okay.
Without QM, they are not been running SAP because every customer or vendor, even vendor is also asking the quality certificates. Customer is
Hmm.
asking quality certificates. So that's where the QM model will be implemented in SAP.
Hmm.
Okay. So there are two things. One is ECC and other is the S4 HANA.
Hmm.
So you will be having two kind of versions.
I guess currently they are implementing the S4 HANA.
Okay. So there's no much different in ECC and S4
Yeah.
HANA coming back to
Hmm.
quality management. Okay. So the content will be the same. Maybe the server will be different. Okay.
Okay.
So S4 HANA quality management, it's a couple of apps are there,
Hmm.
but mostly like business is not that much accustomed to the Fury apps. Still, they're
Okay.
running the transaction codes as what ECC is doing. Okay, so maybe the
Hmm.
S4 HANA access is a little bit expensive here. So
Hmm.
you can take a choice like whichever is, but I am okay with anything.
Okay.
Okay. So the first topic we'll be covering about the master data, like so what is organization structure
Hmm.
and what kind of organization structure is nothing but you're working in industry like you'll be having a
Yeah.
lead. Above the lead, you'll be having a manager,
Hmm.
service delivery lead, service delivery head, vice president, and the chairman. In the same kind of terminology in SAP also we have like some organization structure like company is there. So if
Hmm.
a company is there, so in which places they have been established, they are running these companies. So we'll call it as a manufacturing plants. Let's say you're working in your industry, right? So that is a manufacturing plant. So where the products will be manufactured and from there they might be delivered to the customer or it can be transported to different places. Okay.
Okay.
So that building will call it as a plant. The same way in SAP also we'll call it as a plant.
Hmm.
Maybe you call it as a company or factory. So here the terminology will be the
It's
plant.
plant. It's same plant. We call it as plant.
Right. So under the plant we'll have some storage locations. That is nothing but like
Hmm.
where you place a stock. Okay. So you
Yeah.
store the stock in your building site. So that place we call it as storage locations. So moreover, like I will run with a small PPT. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I lost that PPT. I think. No problem. We'll take it in a fresh way. Okay. So how an SAP looks like? So we have a company here. So under this company, so we will be having a plants. Okay. Under this plants, we will be having a store locations. So in this kind of a fashion, SAP is having a small organization, which is, of course, this is not a part of quality management, but to understand some kind of minimal organization structure, we need this.
Okay.
So while practicing also, we will be taking one company code,
Hmm.
we will take one plant, and we will create a store locations.
Okay.
So, so like this, we might be having an organization structure. Of course, this
Hmm.
company will be having a company code also, but I'm just keeping that for a meantime. That is all the financial parts, whatever the things in and out. So that thing will be taken care by company code. Frankly speaking, you have a company code.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the organization structure, and next thing is we'll go with the material masters. So you know material master.
No, I don't know.
So material master is nothing but a product actually. So suppose if I take any Coke bottle, right? So if you take any Coke bottle, let's see if I
Hmm.
have any pictures here. Let me take one example. So here I have taken one Coke bottle, right? So normally what will be there in general, like we'll have one by seeing this picture. So we need there is a cap, right? And there
Yeah.
is some kind of a solution inside it, and there is one bottle, and there is one label is also there, right? With Coke,
Hmm.
generic things. So these are all right. So all this nothing but a material masters. So SAP will not understand what is a cap. So we have to create this cap in the SAP, some details in the cap, or else like bottle. What is a bottle in the cap? So each and everything will be creating as a material in SAP. So SAP will give okay. So this is C123.
Hmm.
And solution if I take S123. So this is one. Bottle I take BT123. Label like LB012. So SAP will give some numbers, and these numbers are called material numbers. Okay, based on this material number, we will run all the quality management processes here.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the first thing we were discussing about the what is a material master. Okay,
Hmm.
now normally in your industry you might be doing some inspections in the quality, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, suppose for the scope, what I will do, I will measure the sugar level. Okay, what is the sugar content? Okay, and I will take the purity. Okay, and I will take some solution level. Okay, the solution content. Okay, which should not be more than 7, something like that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
one more thing I will take that. Uh, what can we take? Hmm, I will take the color. Okay, so these are some specifications which I want to inspect it. Okay,
Yeah.
so normally I will take the scope bottle into the laboratory and I will do all this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will measure all these properties, right? So these are called MICs. We will call it as MICs in SAP.
Mm-hmm.
So you're doing some inspection, the
Yeah.
laboratory. So that is called MICs. MIC is nothing but master inspection characteristics. So these are all the characteristics, and we are doing the inspection for material master. So that is called master inspection characteristics. Okay, so this is also part of master data.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so suppose I prepare this scope board, right? So what the production department is there. So the production team, what they have done, they prepared the scope board. I assume that. So they manufactured the scope bottles. So this is a production line, and they are manufacturing the scope bottles. So once they have done this manufacturing, so they have to keep it in the warehouse normally. They have to store it in the storage locations, right?
Yeah.
Normally they have to place it in the storage locations. I'll call it as a warehouse, simple.
Mm-hmm.
So before placing this in the warehouse, what happen normally? We need to place this in the warehouse. But I have to know this quality. So what exactly what happens if without inspecting? If I put it in the warehouse, maybe some damages may occur to the entire warehouse structures.
Yeah.
So for that purpose, we have a quality management. So they move back to the quality QM. I will call it as a QM. So before placing the warehouse, what they will do? So first they will send it to the quality department. So the quality department will do the quality inspections. Once it is approved only, so the stock will be moved from to warehouse.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is part. Similarly, suppose here the cap and the labels, this bottle is there, no? So these are my raw materials. Suppose I take these are the
Mm-hmm.
materials which I need to buy it from the third party person.
Yeah.
That is vendor. Okay, so vendor will be there here. So I will buy this cap and this bottle, right?
Yeah.
For this requires some parts because everything I cannot manufacture in my factory. So there's something which I need to buy it. So once I buy it from the vendor, I cannot directly place it in the warehouse again. So I will ask the quality management team to do this inspection. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is called a procurement actually.
Mm.
So procurement is we are procuring it this material, we are buying it from the third party person. Okay. Now another scenario is like, so we have a customer. Let's say we have a customer. Okay. So where I need to supply these products to the customer. So what I will do before supplying this warehouse to the customer. So again, it goes back to the quality to check the because I assume these are pharma, right? So maybe the products may expire or some contamination maybe happen.
Yeah.
So to avoid those things, again I will go back to the quality team. And once the quality approves, so that I can dispatch this product to the customer. Okay. So there is integration between the quality here, like PP model, production planning. We call it here MM, material management model, and this is nothing but a sales SD. So different models. So the quality management, all these will depend upon the queue. So that's where your
Okay.
importance comes into the picture as a functional consultant. So you have to inspect these materials.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are the activities will be done? So how the quality management will do the activities means. So first, whenever the product comes, either from manufacturing or procurement, whatever it may be. So first thing is you he will take the sample, right? First you need to take the sample.
We'll do the incoming inspections by
Yeah.
collecting samples.
Suppose if I got like thousands or 1 million bottles, I cannot do the inspection for each and every bottle.
Yeah.
So I need
Just
to take
sampling.
some amount. Yes, it can be 10%. It can be like fixed quantities. It can be like 20%, depending
Mm.
upon the percentages, depending upon the amount, or depending upon our fixed SOPs also. Sometimes we will determine the samples. So first we will do the sample. We'll take the sample out, and then we will do the quality inspections. Okay, then we will record the results for each and every characteristics, what it may be. So we will do the recording, like the previous slide: sugar, purity, solution, color. Okay. So after, I mean, you go into the laboratory. So based on your equipment, start doing the taking the quality results, right? So
Yeah.
based on the results, finally you will be able to understand. Okay, so whether this can be approved or not. You take a decision.
Yeah.
Okay, the QA, the quality assurance guy will take a decision. Normally, the quality control people will do the results recording, and the quality assurance guy will take a decision. Okay, based on the results. Okay, so this can be approved or not, right?
Yeah.
Same thing to do all these things. What will happen? So we in SAP, so we need this planning actually. So I need this proper plan. So if the product comes from the manufacturing department, so what are the characteristics to be inspected? If it is coming from the procurement side, so what are the characteristics to be inspected? Okay, so there will be different characteristics, right? It cannot be the same.
Yeah.
So for vendor there can be one or two more. In manufacturing, it's internal manufacturing, they can be one or two less. So already we have inspected after for manufacturing. So why dispatch to the customer? So it can be only simple one or two kind of things. And we may not be inspected the whole thing. Out of suppose after manufacturing you have recorded, you have taken the quality results of 50 characteristics. So if it is
Yeah.
not required, so maybe you will be doing some 10 or 5 out of that, and you
Okay.
will be good. So there should be some proper plan should be there. Okay.
Yeah.
And these are the processes like you see here: quality management, procurement, production, sales. So to run these processes, we need a master data. Okay, so
Yeah.
we need some proper planning. Okay, and then we will run all these processes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a simple high level I have given it. Okay,
Yeah.
so normally in SAP terminologies there are many other things like
Yeah.
you do the step by steps actually. So first you go with the uh, inspection lot creation. then you do the results recording, and finally you will take the UCA decision.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the three steps. It's a daily steps. Okay,
Okay.
so the three steps the quality people will do, and these are daily activities they will do it. Okay, so what is inspection log? What is the results recording? What is the user data? All these things we will be learning when we are running the SAP.
Yeah.
Okay, this MIC is nothing but the characteristics. It can be different qualitative and quantitative.
Yeah.
Qualitative is nothing but a numeric one, like
Like a
pH.
variable data.
Yeah, qualitative is nothing but the color, purity. Okay, which
Yeah.
is not a numeric one. Okay, all the numeric values will be denoted as a quantitative. Other than the numeric ones, we'll be treating as a qualitative.
Yeah.
Okay. Remainders, I'm just skipping it because these are purely SAP terminology. Okay. Once you
Okay.
understand the basics of SAP, then you'll understand what is a code and the code groups.
Okay.
Okay. So these are very simple terminologies, but only thing is like we have to run the main process, then only you'll be able to understand some advanced